Welcome folks to another episode of Dski Grillz. I got a treat for you today. Today we are making 11 prime briskets and sausage on the 24 by 84 inch trailer pit from Lonestar Grillz. Let's go. Okay folks, so what we got going on again is a 11 brisket cook along with smoked sausage, all right? So what I got going on right now is I have around 6 or 7 packs of Earl Campbell smoked sausage. This is really Texas style smoked sausage here, okay? Now I have 3 sausage rods in the vertical smoker that we have here. We're gonna go ahead and get these babies hung, let them do their thing. It won't take any more than around 2 hours max at around 225 to just infuse them with this awesome oak flavor, okay? So check it out. You can see the smoke rolling. And I won't hold you for the duration of me hanging all of these, but I will show you once it's done. So what we got here with this grill is the ability to hang sausage. We definitely have the capacity to cook up all of these 11 briskets at one time as well, so this is going to be great. So here we go, and we're just going to go right on the sausage rack. And I don't know how well you can see in there, but I have 3 rods. And we're just going to hang them like that. So hopefully you can see that. We'll have them on all the rods. I'll give you the count in just a little bit. But this is the first start of getting this 11 brisket cook going. I wanted to go ahead and get the sausage going. The temperature's already around 150, 160 right now. We need to get up to around 225 to 250, all right? So I'll show you once this gets done, and we'll go to the next step.
What's there to hold in the light of this moon? My mind keeps searching, but my heart decides. Thoughts can be cruel, they're not mine to own. The space unravels when you let go. What's yours, it ain't mine, that energy goes today. The feather in the fire will blow it home your way. Moon mother, open your arms. Moon mother, this magic's just begun. Moon mother, reach for my heart so I can feel your.
All right, so what we have is 18 smoked sausages hanging. I went ahead and put 6 on each rod. So from a capacity standpoint, we could easily get 30, okay? I believe we could get 10 on each rod easy, just to give you an idea of what you can do with this awesome pit, all right? Next, brisket time. So folks, we're about to bring the brisket out, but let me share with you that coveted, beautiful, clear blue smoke that you're looking for when you're smoking meats, okay? Look right here. And I hope you can see a little bit of the smoke coming out, but we have a beautiful clean fire burning. What that means is excellent barbecue, all right? So I've seasoned up 11 briskets. I did it last night. It literally took me around 2.5 hours to trim and season. So it's definitely a labor of love. So today, right now, it's around 7:30. 7:30 right now, sun's coming up. We got a long cook ahead of us, so you gotta get started, all right? So I have post oak going. Fire is clear. All I'm gonna do now is go ahead and bring this out, but I think I'll show you the fire. It's been a while since we looked at this grill together in detail, all right? So let me show you what kind of fire I'm burning. Love this 24 by 84 inch trailer pit. This thing is magnificent, all right? So check out what we got going on there. All right, I just put in 2 more splits. The size of the splits I'm using is right here, okay? So that's about the size of the splits I'm using. They're around 10" by maybe 4" in length and width, all right? They are the perfect size split to get this grill doing its thing, all right? You see that Dski Grillz badging again? And our pit right now is at around 175 degrees. So I gotta get the door shut and go ahead and get this baby up to that 225. But I'm not so much worried about it now. I really just wanted to get a clean fire going. That was my objective to get started, because we're gonna lose temperature when I open the door and get the briskets on. So next thing you'll see is me getting these briskets loaded. All right, so we'll fast forward through this. It's gonna be a lot going on loading up 11 briskets. Here's the first 3 that I have. Again, marinated overnight, okay, with an awesome rub that I created quite a while ago. Love this thing on brisket. Put some really, really great results out. So, you know, when it ain't broke, you don't fix it, right? So I am stuck on this baby here. So we'll go ahead and get this opened up. Get our babies added, all right? So perfectly trimmed briskets here. They are all around 14 to 16 pounds. I cook with the point in the front, okay? You see I have a beautiful cut on the bottom of this baby here. They're all pretty much the same size and cut the same way, all right? Now what I'm trying to do here is not only get all 11 briskets on, but I also kept a lot of the fat to make my own tallow, okay? So we're gonna have some smoked tallow to put on our briskets during the wrapping process. Okay, folks, so let's count them, all right? We'll count them, then we know what's next. We need to get these things smoking until they reach around 165 degrees before we get them wrapped, okay? Check out what we got here. We have 1, 2. We have another 4. That'll give us 6. We have 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 beautiful prime briskets, and a tray of tallow that we're gonna put on this baby that's gonna be beautifully smoked and add even more flavor to these briskets. I'm really excited. We'll get back together. I'll show you in between, because of course we have to spritz. We got to keep these babies nice and flavorful. I have a awesome way of spritzing and making sure we build up that bark and keep our briskets tender. We'll be doing that. So we'll check in maybe in around 2 hours. I'll let you see how these briskets are coming along. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me for this 11 brisket cook. And let's not forget the sausage that is hanging over there. Catch you guys in a bit. Okay, folks, we are back. We are 2.5 hours into this cook, and it will be the first time that we are checking in on these briskets. You know, if you're looking, you ain't cooking, okay? So I've been maintaining a temperature of right around 250 on both of these chambers. Remember, we are smoking 18 links. They're at 175 degrees, okay? So we're gonna check on all this. But before we do, I have a special guest, okay? Someone just drove up to hang out with me for a little bit. Come on in, man. You guys know who this is. This is Big Brother, all right? So this is my brother. He's here, gonna hang out with me for a little bit. You guys saw that series on the pool. We're gonna hang out and maybe watch The Flash and chill out a little bit in between this thing going on, okay? You wanna say anything?
How do YouTube?
All right.
Dski Grillz in the house.
Dski Grillz in the house. All right, so we're gonna check this out. Deal, let's see how these babies coming along. All right, now we do have the spray. It is time now to go ahead and get these babies spritzed. So we'll get this opened up. You want to come on this side over here? All right, folks, so I want you to see what we got going on. 2.5 hours in, the Lonestar Grillz is showing out, all right? Now, what you want to do right now, when you start getting a little dryness, it's all about adding that spritz, okay? All right? Don't want to talk about the ingredients of this. This is a family secret here, okay? Now, the main thing that we're going after right now is the point. We want that point to be tender. We want to keep it moist. The flat is fine, all right? We'll do the same thing on here and just hit that point specifically and add a little bit to the flat and the rest, okay? Let's get up top and do the same. Now, what I want you to pay attention to is our tallow, all right? So our tallow is coming along. It's getting smoked, and this will get added to the briskets when it's time to wrap. All about flavor, right? That's what we do on Dski Grillz. We'll close it down. I'll show you the next one. See how this one's cooking up. Look at these, folks. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Just 2.5 hours in, straight post-oak smoke. It's a labor of love when you're talking briskets. But when people bite into these things and they see what you did, that's the reward right there. Okay, so we're getting these babies spritzed. My brother was asking about the point, and just to make sure you guys remember, or if you're just tuning in, what the point is. A brisket is made up of 2 parts. You have a point and you have a flat, okay? I always put the point in the front because it's the thicker piece of meat. The flat is more lean. Now, the way this grill runs, the smoke comes through the chamber. What I want is the smoke to come in, hit the thicker pieces to keep, because I have a better chance of not drying out the thinner pieces. So it comes up, it rolls over, back down, and out the stack, all right? That's what it's all about. Now, we're going to get this shut back down. Don't want to lose too much heat. And let's go ahead and check on the sausage now and see how it's going. This is smokehouse goodness here, folks. So here they are. I'll get one out, let you see what's going on. Our sausage is done, okay? So all I want to do with these is hit them with a little bit of light smoke. Remember, these are smoked sausages that are already done. All I want to do is hit them with smoke, heat them up, make them special, all right? So back we go. I'll get these pulled, and what we'll do is get back together in about 2.5 more hours and see how this cook is coming along. Hey, you want to say anything? He don't want to say nothing. Catch you guys in a bit. All right, folks, so we are back, and we are around 5 hours into this cook. The awesome trailer pit is holding right at around 260, maybe 265 on this side of the dial, and around 255 on this side, okay? Now, I've already removed our smoked sausage, so they're gone now, okay? Already in the house. What I want to do is I've been spritzing every hour just to make sure we keep everything tender and focus on that point like I was talking about earlier. So what I want to do now, 5 hours in, I want to go ahead and start checking internal temps. This bark is coming along amazing, so I want you to see that as well. So let's see what we got. I want you to see some beautiful looking briskets here. Check this out, folks. Coming along beautifully. I'm going to go right inside on the point and just see where we're at. We got 162 on the point, around 149 on the flat. This flat, same thing, around 146. This point, I'm getting 162. Okay, so everything's going to probably be about the same. So I got 2 of them I'm going to wrap now. We're going to check this side here. See how we're coming along. 188, 177, ready to wrap. Oh man, this says 190 almost in there, and 190. Both of these say 190. Okay, so we got some wrapping to do. 171, 167, like on the point, and the flat is a lot warmer. 168. 185. Okay, so I'm trying to keep in my mind which ones I'm going to wrap. 188. 175. Okay, so it's time to wrap. Our bark is set, so we're good to go there. We'll go ahead now and I'll show you the wrapping process. We'll wrap one together. I know our tallow is good. I'll show you that really quick. Probably add another piece of wood to make sure the fire stays maintained at around that 250, 225 mark, okay? We don't want to lose temperature. So let me show you this. Our tallow is melted down. It's ready to do its thing as well, okay? So we'll meet at the table and go ahead and get these briskets wrapped up. Okay, folks, so wrapping briskets is very easy to do. I'm gonna go ahead first and wet our paper just a little bit. Now this makes sure that the paper is more pliable. Okay, so we got that done. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna get this out the way. Kind of got an outdoor wrapping station happening right here, okay? So here's what we got going on. You just lay your brisket down, all right? And what you want to do is get you a nice fold. I really think it's important to start it off correctly. I do this, and what I do is I go ahead and get myself a crease, okay? So bend this here. There's one crease there. And I like to fold and do one more crease here, okay? So this thing is now ready to go. And all you do from here is start your wrap, okay? So I get a hold of it and I just fold, okay? There's one, and I pull it back to make sure it's tight, all right? So you see that there? Okay, one more fold. And from here, I'll go ahead and fold my paper because I want it to finish evenly. So we'll fold our paper here to prepare for our last fold. And here. What do we have? An awesome care package ready to go back on the smoker, finish up at around 203, 204 degrees, okay? So I'm gonna do this for the remaining 10 briskets, okay? I really, really appreciate you guys for hanging in there with me. These briskets are gonna be for a catering event that I have next week. So all I'm gonna do is once they come up to temperature, I'm going to vacuum seal them after they rest. So I'm gonna let them rest in a cooler for around 3 or 4 hours. I'm gonna immediately vacuum seal them so they're fresh. And next week, I have an awesome event to serve around 300 people, and they are gonna be so excited about this. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe to my channel. Let everyone know what Dski Grillz is up to. And as always, at Dski Grillz, grilling is not a pastime, it's a passion. Thank you so much for joining me on this one here. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
We gonna